Hello everyone, it's Uzmarcy here, and welcome back to Rising Ninjas Reborn. Let me just adjust my mic. I don't know why that was off. So welcome back. I think we might be almost done. We just figured out what we need to do. We're gonna go talk to Kika about what is inscribed on those ruins, and hopefully we'll be able to get somewhere. So let's go. If these are your final hours, let everyone see you as being a strong leader they need, even if your heart is crushed into pieces. Alright, Soul. I'll write it. Good. Also, don't forget to send something to your mom. You always forget to let her know what you are up to. Yeah, dear Mom, your daughter screwed up and is now about to die alongside her crew because of it. That's why I won't be home for leave after this tour. Whoops. I should send something. She always worries about me. Because she loves you. You should be glad to have a mother who cares so much. I think I'm going to send her that letter. Even though she never wanted me to do this, she was always there to support me. Ugh, my nose. A little sick. Sorry. Just like all of us, Natalie. Do you remember when you almost failed your fitness test in the academy? I try to forget that. You never told us how close you cut it. You tried half a dozen training plans in secret, none of which worked for you. Natalie, how did you finally bring up your score? Tell me. I asked you for help. You asked me and I asked your entire squad. We all started training together, and what happened? I get it. Do you? Because I'm watching it happen all over again. You don't have to bear this burden alone. Myself, Zuri, Alphonse, Faye, even the house cat are pulling for you and want to help you take the world off your shoulders. Atlas. Even the slime ball and Kylie would, if they'd answer their summons. We pass or fail as a team. That lesson is as true today as it was when Brumford first told us it. And the reverse holds true as well. I let Zuri walk away even though I know she isn't holding up well. Why don't you go get a couple hours of rest, Natalie? You look exhausted. He's right. You look like you're about to pass out. I've been up for the coming on 24 hours now, but I can't rest yet. You aren't going to help anyone in that shape. Take a break, get a nap. But Kika is hard at work on a solution. Let the kitty take care of the situation for now, get a few winks, and then take over our miraculous victory from there. Exhaustion is about to overtake me. My legs and spirit are almost refusing to go on, but there is one thing I have to do before I can take a short rest. Because if there is death to take us, I don't want to die with this regret on my shoulders. Okay, but I need to do something first. Natalie, thanks Soul, thanks for everything. No problem, just take care of yourself, write the report, and we'll come out of this on top. Thanks as well, Al. May the spirits guide us all this day. Wonder what it is. Okay, oh, it's Zuri. Okay, good. Hopefully Zuri is in her room. I can hear the faint noise of music resonating through from inside. I knock on the door several times, putting more and more muscle behind it, but Zuri refuses to comply. I can't deny to myself that I'm growing more concerned by the moment. It never occurred to me that my cheery shield could be vulnerable. I need to be there for Zuri as both a confident leader and a supporting friend. Zuri has been there for me on this mission, and I need to do that. I need to be there for her. I'm coming in. A soft, beautiful melody radiates ooh, out as I slide the door open. I'll let this play for a minute. That is beautiful. Inside, tears streaming down her face, is our guardian, my newest friend and confidant. Zuri's fingers slide up and down the small dull flute as the music plays. Any doubt in my mind as her honesty is gone, she really is a flute player for the Emerald City. No mere musician could make such a heart-rendering performance. Every note feels like it's being pulled from Zuri's soul, every tear being played out for the world to hear. each note telling the story of a girl facing the darkness. Her song is soft and tender, hopeful yet sad. The real Zuri, the shy young girl that she thought was once cared for her friends to die. The one dreamed of being a hero. I'm envious. She's a warrior who fights with all of her heart. Even though her eyes are red and swollen from tears, I can still see the strength behind them. I can see through the strength I wish I had. Maybe she was right. I'm not a warrior, I'm a soldier. I fight for duty and country. She fights for what she believes in. Her song makes me wonder, truly wonder, if I could ever stand up for that. If I could be the officer I want to be and fight for what I want to be. Slowly, her song begins to fade. Zuri lowers the instrument and looks at me with a forlorn smile. I guess I never became the warrior I thought I could be. Zuri, that was beautiful. Why aren't you proud of it? Because I'm weak. Nobody who could play such a touching song as you did is weak. I never changed. I'm still the same pathetic Dreamon. I can't protect anyone. Here we are facing death and danger straight in the eyes, and there's nothing I can do. No bad guy to thwart, no bomb to defuse, no monsters to shoot. It's just like before. I'm powerless to save anyone I care about. My family's going to die again, and I can't do anything. Family. Sisters and brothers in arms swarm to fight and uphold peace and justice in the universe. Thoughts are crazy. Peace and justice don't get you promotions. But I know what she means. I know what she is feeling. I don't want to solve this mystery for some promotion anymore. I want to protect Zuri. I want to protect Soul. I want to save my crew. Soul's words come back to me. Zuri, you aren't entirely right. Jesus. There we go. I never am. You protected me. You aren't giving me a reason to fight. You are giving me a reason to fight, a reason to not give up and let myself die here. Natalie, you don't get it. For being a scholar, you don't get it. I've never played my music because I wanted to become a famous musician. I played it because I'm a coward who can't face the world. For someone who has to be a warrior and guard those she loves her with her life, I still tremble when danger lurks. I kept training and training, but I never fixed anything. I couldn't stand up when the big moment came, and I couldn't stand alongside you. I fled back to my music again. I just wanted to be a warrior like Akurel was. You really loved her, didn't you? Mm-hmm. If she was here instead of me, she could probably find a solution. Even if she couldn't, she'd be able to do more than just play the flute to calm herself down. When Kika and Faye were in danger, I was scared, frightened. My knees were quaking at the thought of going to save them. But what you did no matter the danger? What did you do no matter the danger? I saved them. You did. When I thought everything was over in the engine room, you helped me get back up again. After listening to you play, I feel like I could take on the universe. I don't want harm coming to anyone here, and as long as I know you are here, I don't have to worry. Even though when danger lurks on this ship, I can still feel safe knowing you're here. Zuri. Brute strength alone isn't power. We need you. I need you. We're a team, Zuri. No matter how weak we are individually, we all pull together to make everything better. We're a team. Even if I am just an SITO assigned here temporarily, we are a team. For the first time in years, I don't feel the constant tug of loneliness driving me off the edge of sanity. I feel safe. Maybe there is more to life than making the next promotion. If I would have carried back when I was a cadet, maybe they wouldn't have tried dumping me in the middle of nowhere. Maybe I could have helped people, defended the directorship like I always said I would. Maybe. Lay down, you worldly scholar. You're wobbling more than my heart. Thanks, Zuri. Wake me in a couple hours, alright? Sure thing. I lay down on the rough cotton sheets next to Zuri, even though I am a mere hours from my demise. I do truly feel safe knowing that she's here, watching over me as I am watching over her. My family used to love this lullaby. I hope you do too. If you keep playing it from the heart like you always do, I'll love it no matter what. The soft tune of the Dreamon's flute plays on as I finally lay my head to rest. My heart still and peaceful for the moment. For the first time, sorry. Good morning! Still the cheeriness for my sake. I see plenty of reason for cheerfulness. If anything, we should be throwing a party for me. Don't listen to her. We are no closer to finding a way to fix the engines than we are to inventing teleportation. Teleportation is impossible, idiot. Fixing our engines is not. Does the concept of comparison evade you? Don't fight, we need to work together. Where's Kylie? Disobeying direct orders with that bastard demon. I wish the commander would listen and finally do something about it. Despite all of that drama earlier, he isn't doing anything to help save us. I find that odd. I don't know. After he had a turn with the radio, the whole angry, bitter facade disappearance and he went back to being his usual dirtbag self. Odd. Very, very odd. Maybe he is finally at peace with something. Spiritually? Him? No, he is up to something again, I know it. Who did he send a message to on the radio? What did he say? He asked for privacy, just like Alphonse and Faye did. How is my minion doing? I was going to check up on her, but I've been tail deep in my wiring diagrams. She's not talking about it very well. She let out a very, very depressing howl and buried herself in her datapad. Sol, could you go check up on her again? I already planned on it once Kika tells me why she wanted all of us here. To throw me a party, duh! I'm going to throw you out of the aft hatch if you don't get a good reason for this. Can I tell them? Kika's inquisitive eyes bore into me, looking to confirm the trust I need to place in my friends and crew. Go ahead. I told Sol after we talked anyway. I've made headway on translating the runes from that photo. I'm not all the way there yet, but it's only a matter of time. Runes? What photo? Remember, I told you on the bridge that Kika was translating a photo we managed to rediscover. No, you told me Kika was working on a solution to our problem, which was the engine thing. I know I did. You were exhausted. I doubt your memories are accurate. No, I'm pretty sure I told you. I'm pretty sure you didn't. I'm pretty sure that Sol's knowledge of the existence of the photo has no bearing on the rest of this conversation. Fine. Okay. Good, now as I was saying. But she never told me anything. Both of you are the stupidest pair of majors I've ever met. Shut up, let me talk. He's just forgetful. Like I was trying to say, despite this being a bad photo of sloppy carvings, I've managed to translate some of it. This was taken at the original site? Correct, if I had to guess, I suspect that we were on a desert as well. Somebody took them before we got there. No way those Hopi scholars could have moved that big rock. No, I suspect that our SITO is correct in assuming that a third party is ahead of us. With the information they gleaned from the rocks, I'm beginning to understand why they left the crystal behind. They didn't want to risk themselves, and a proper recovery team was in position. Precisely. What did the rocks say? It was a warning. Oh, good. You translated an ancient warning label. Thank you for telling us the stuff that is absolutely useless to us now. If I would focus on solving that mystery, you'd still be idiotly. Don't interrupt me when I'm trying to do my big reveal. So you just did. No, that was just a build-up. You have to do the real reveal properly or it loses its all impact. Haven't you ever been in action-packed holovid? Kika, this is real life. You have no flair for the dramatic. I like it. Keep it going, Kika. That's better. It wasn't a warning that touching this thing is dangerous, but this is the weapon that ended the Chazari civilization. The key to the universe. If I had to make an educated guess, the researcher knew what he was being chased, so he ran out here to hide it where nobody could ever find or use it. That would be the logical conclusion. Rather boring, though. Do you have a better proposition about what is going on? No, but since I'm obligated to give it a counter-view, this is just the first piece of the real superweapon. He ran out here to put the rest of the superweapon and blow it all up with the Bellino crystals in the entire universe. What? It was a joke. Kika, is there something that you know that you aren't telling us? No. Housecat, now is really not the time to be holding information back. I'm telling you the truth. Every word out of my mouth has been honest. What about the rest of the words that you aren't telling us? After I finish deciphering it, I'll be able to tell you. I'll be able to tell you that it wasn't a joke, and there really is a super weapon out there that could do this. This day just keeps getting better and better. What? What if people get their hands on this? What if the Raltons come back for it? Assuming we aren't dead at that point, it would be safe to presume that they would ensure we are. I bet they are out there right now, laughing their heads off. We did risk management for them. That's why they've been letting us continue ahead, but doing everything they could to thwart our intelligent efforts. They knew of our dangers, but what better way than to find them first, to see them firsthand, not find them. So, you said that Stan seemed considerably happier when he got to use the radio in private. I think the bastard had just been more than a corrupt misogynistic pervert. He has never had an alibi. He attempted to bribe me to gain favor. His behavior has been suspect, and he failed to identify the toxin that Faye was poisoned with after the attack. That's all circumstantial evidence. Do you have any more evidence that would suggest that someone else has the leak? There's no solid proof there even is a leak. Her entire story is solely dependent on Zuri's word that she is innocent. I am. Where's the proof? You are the proof. You're the only person who can translate that photo. If Zuri was the Ralton infiltrator, you and Faye would have been left to die in the desert. Zuri risked her life to save you. Does that mean nothing? I'm not trying to be evil here. I'm just trying to make sure that all of our bases are covered. You made your point. Zuri is not likely to be the leak. As much as I would love to comfort the good doctor about this, the fact of the matter is that we are either going to die when the power gives out, or we're going to die when the Imperials show up. I doubt we have much time to prevent the demise. What is our next action? There's only one thing we do to protect the most people. We have to smash the crystal. Have you gone mad? I'm serious. Nobody can be allowed to touch this crystal. Even if there isn't a super weapon out there, this thing could be used as one. Soul, do you want your family to live in constant fear of a Ralton weapon that could strand them on a Quinn? She has a point, Natalie. If just the energy from the fingers was enough to dissonate a burst of shot out to our engine room, they could use this to fry as much more. Quinn wouldn't stand a chance. None of the directorship would. Too much of our technology is dependent on Belano crystals. Shut up, shut up, shut up. We don't know a damn thing about this crystal. If we smash it now, we may never know what secrets it may hold. But nobody else will either. Haven't finished translating the runes. We don't know if this crystal possesses any real threat. The effects are plain to see, you stubborn house cat. We don't have the time. They could be on top of us at any moment. Please, Major Busille, I want a little more time. Finding a way to smash this thing won't take very long. We can't risk a little more time. Nat, let's just smash it. 1 or 2 good hits from my tail will make sure this thing won't ever harm another person. Let us destroy it. It's for the best. But do whatever you want. What does my opinion matter? We're running out of time, Natalie. Your operation, your decision. If I leave the stone intact, it is likely it could fall into the wrong hands. Almost certainly. Even if all the Raltons aren't preparing to swoop in, the Kajians will. Do I trust this rock in anyone's hands? But there is so much more that could be learned from it. It is in my place to say it is right, what is wrong, and what is not. What is right and what is not right. Kika is in tears over this. All she wants is a little more time. Are we truly that hard pressed that I cannot give an inquisitive mind just a few more minutes? I trust Soul and Zuri with my life, but Kika's advice hasn't been very wrong, often. We'll leave this episode here. I don't know what to choose yet. I'll probably think this over and converse with a friend or two about what we should do to find out, like, not spoil the story, but what they think is the best option. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you like that, leave a like. If you don't, that's just your opinion. And we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye now.